All right, we are live. August 20, what?
9.
At 9th? The 29th?
Yep.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. So September is literally what, Sunday? I just can't get over that, y'all. Look at the little baby. I see your baby Stephanie, so cute.
Oh, there's Steph.
I get so sidetracked. Okay, so thank you guys for hopping on tonight and joining us. I'm sure you guys are just all here for Shelby anyway, so I get it. Like, she's kind of a big deal around these parts. But we wanted to just kind of touch base, see how everyone was doing. And what was I going to say? Oh, the round table. Brittany, how did the rest of the round table session go last night?
It was great. We bounced some ideas off of each other. I'm at work. I don't have the names of the apps that we use, but we kind of wrapped it up talking about how we have accessibility to stuff that can like make it look like we have a graphic designer. Does it help dress up and make more attractive graphics? Krista, what was the app that you said?
I don't remember if it was Mojo or Story Art that I had used, but it was one of the two.
Awesome. Down there, and then I had said for like pictures, Canva, Word, Swag, and PicMonkey is another one too. And they have a lot of templates that are super helpful. So,
if you ever notice, guys, the when you look at people's stories, the ones that are more animated, that's Mojo. Story Art looks similar, but it's more like there's not. The free option doesn't offer like animation options. So I'll bounce around between the two just to kind of spice up the Instagram thing. But I wanted to make a comment about the Canva stuff. So I did a this or that thing the other day on Instagram or whatever, and I made it off of Canva. I'm like so proud of myself right now for figuring out Canva. Because it's really cool, but there's so much stuff you guys can do on Canva, and they're already like ready to rock and roll for your Instagram story. Like it's already like in the right measurements and stuff. So definitely check it out because it's pretty cool. There's a lot of capabilities for it, but yeah. So I know for me, the one that the round table we had earlier in the month, that was during the day, it was pretty successful too. I felt like we had some good conversations and stuff. So I feel like we could keep doing them, kind of like we did, maybe twice a month or something, just to bounce ideas.
Yeah, I enjoyed having a forum where it wasn't, like I said at the beginning of the roundtable yesterday, if you guys were on there, it's nice to have a place where it's not just like Kayla doing a training or me doing a training. Like we can bounce ideas off of each other, and it gives us an opportunity to learn from you guys too. Like I've never heard of Mojo or Story Art.
Yeah.
And so that's stuff that I'll start implementing. But I will say that I feel like an important thing that we really talked on yesterday was there were several that were feeling like maybe their like invites weren't getting anywhere, or that there was like a lack of responses and stuff. And I think it, brought attention to the fact that if something like isn't working for you, time to switch it up. It doesn't mean that you're a bad coach. It doesn't mean that you weren't meant to do this. It doesn't mean that you aren't impactful. It just means and proves that this business is not cookie cutter. It's it's different for everybody. So I think that was good to have a bunch of new coaches on there and get to touch on that.
Yeah, I completely agree. I just switched up the way I was doing my workout videos and stuff, just sprucing them up a little bit, because I feel like if you're just continuing to do the same thing over and over, like it does get a little stagnant. And, whether it's conversations or the way you're posting or doing stuff in your Instagram stories, definitely spruce it up. Times are changing with this social media game. And, try to keep up with it. So if you see something that one of us are doing, on social media, you're like, man, that's kind of cool, or that's caught my eye, maybe I could try it to catch my people's eyes. So
the TikTok videos. People are loving the TikTok videos.
Yeah. Okay. Do you happen to have the leaderboard ready, or is that going to be later?
I'll post it tomorrow. I've been at work all day.
I just wanted to make sure before we got started.
No, I don't. I'll have it up tomorrow.
Well, this is actually something Shelby can share. So I was going to have you, do you want to give your shout out, Shelby, that you've got for this week?
Yes, I would love to. So, my new girl, Allie, is on the call with us, and so I want to give her some recognition. She hit Emerald last week after being a coach for like, I don't know, like 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
No, I think it was like 2 days, but she hit Emerald, and then today she enrolled a third person, so she hit Success Club. So, she completed Success Starter month 1, hit Success. She's at Success Club 6 right now, so yay for Allie.
Oh,
Go, girl.
awesome. Congratulations.
Yes,
Thank you.
congratulations. That's definitely like a big deal. And I always say, like, I never even like did Success Starter. Like, I never even qualified for it. So the fact that you're even in month 1, it's like, that's a big deal for me. Like, I think it's awesome that you just came running out of the gates, but you have a pretty awesome leader. So, I mean, duh, of course she did, right? So that's awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brittany, do you have anyone to shout out?
Yeah, Steph, you're at Success Club, right? Stephanie Reese? Yep.
Yeah,
Steph
girl.
is at Success Club. She's Emerald too, so she is Success Starter month 1. Super proud of her, and I will say that I've seen a ton of consistency from my coaches recently, and that's honestly what I'm really celebrating this week. So I'm really proud of you guys.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. I'll shout out my girls. We've got Shelby at Success Club. I'm not going to get at your numbers right now, but she's on top with Success Club. Krista Faith is back in the game and is crushing it per you. She's at Success Club. Who else is on here? Kirsten is her first month of Success Club, actually, and she's an Emerald coach as well. Miriam has stood out like 70 share cards. She is making her way to Success Club for sure, as well as Lorena. So I will say that I agree. I feel like I've had a lot of consistency with some of these coaches this month, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen. So you guys are rocking it, all of you on the call. All right.
If you aren't at Success Club, there's still 2 full days.
Yes.
Like, do not throw in the towel. I hit Success Club in like the 11th hour way too many times for you guys to give up 2 days out. So keep pushing.
And I can speak to that. This was probably one of the most pivotal success partner moments I had with Brittany. It was December 31st, and I was at Success Club. What was it? Success Club 6 or something?
8.
It was
maybe 6.
Okay. And I was going for Success Club 10, like every single month at least. And she like talked some sense into me. And so 31st, I enrolled, I hustled and I enrolled 2 people in challenge packs. And that just really, really solidified everything. So I do want to share this little tidbit with you guys. If you're working coaches, Success Club is not a goal. It's what we do. Okay? It's not a goal. It's just what we do as coaches. So keep that little nugget in mind. It's just at least 3 enrollments. You guys can enroll 3 people in a month. It's totally doable. So
and like nobody, to that really quick, nobody goes in business to lose money. So get your products covered, enroll 3 people a month. Success Club isn't like, it shouldn't, like Kayla said, it shouldn't be a goal. Like, it's just our job.
Yep.
Like, this is a job. So
all right, well, we're going to go ahead and let our guest speaker share her story. Most of you probably know Shelby. Shelby's story. She's been around since, I don't know, February, as far as the coach family goes. She was in coach hiatus for 6 months. A little backstory, she was underneath one of her friends as a discount coach, and we connected on Instagram and talked for several months, and she decided that she wanted to work this business, but she was aware that she was going to have to cancel her account underneath her current coach, who was actually quitting coaching at the time, and she wanted to join forces with us. So she waited around for 6 months. We've been, masterminding and preparing her for her launch a couple of weeks ago, and she's had great success. She is super consistent at things, and I just wanted her, she went to Summit. She didn't have a barcode. She wasn't official. If you ever see her talking about she didn't have a barcode, started without a barcode, now she's here. But she's got some tips that I wanted her to share with you guys, some tangible tips I feel like you guys could take away from her and start using ASAP. So again, if you're struggling with Success Club, or if you're not quite there yet, get your notebook out, your whatever you want to make notes on, and let's hear from Shelby.
Okay, well, thank you guys so much for taking your time out. Oh my gosh, I got real big all of a sudden. Caught me off guard. Thank y'all for taking time out of your night to listen to me talk. I feel really humbled that like anybody would like care about what I have to say. But here we are. Let's see. I made some notes here. So, you know, I'm an Enneagram type 1, so I like my lists. So let's see. So first thing Kayla wanted to talk to me and for me to talk to you guys about is how I've been growing my social media following. When I first started, I had around 500 followers, and right now I'm up to 1,500. So I've grown by about 1,000 followers in like the last 3 or 4 months. So I feel like that's, you know, pretty proud of that. I've worked really hard to do that. It hasn't really, you know, it's not been like an easy thing. It's like taken a whole lot of effort. So I thought I would just share a little of how I've done that. So every single day, I add at least 20 to 30, sometimes 50 followers every single day. So my method of finding who I want to follow is I do a couple of different things. Sometimes I get bored with doing the same thing, so I switch it up. Sometimes I go to stores that I like, and I'll go to their posts, and I'll like click on all the comments, and I'll like find people on there that like have, you know, I'll find people on there that like commented on that. Like I go to Target a lot. Other moms also go to Target, so I go to Target's Instagram and look. Another thing I do is I go to my personal friends, and I'll go to their followers and the people that they follow, and I'll follow their friends, because, you know, I may not know them, but, you know, we have like a mutual friend, so we kind of have like a little bit of a connection. I do that a whole lot. Also, I follow hashtags with things that I have in common. Like I follow hashtag twin mama. I follow hashtag doctor's wife. I follow hashtag stay at home mom life, because I'm a stay at home mom. I'm a doctor's wife and I have twins. So people who are posting things like that are people that have things in common with me, because that's what we're after is, you know, you're looking for people that are like you, that, you know, that you could vibe with and that could be your friend, because we just want people, or I want to build a business with people that I like. I don't really want to like find a bunch of bitches that I don't even like and, you know, to build a business with. Like I want to be friends with people. So that's how I find people to follow. So like I said, I add somewhere between 20 and 50 new followers a day. They don't always follow me back. If after a week they haven't followed me back, then I unfollow them. And there's apps that you can get that let you know. During that week, I try to engage with them as much as possible. So anything they're posting, I'm commenting on, I'm liking it, I'm watching their stories. You know, I'm replying to their stories because I want them to be like engaged with me. So, and I want them to see what I'm posting, because the more you engage with other people, the more your stuff is going to show up on their feed. So that's very, very important that we're not just scrolling mindlessly through social media. One, that's a big fat waste of time. You can do something else. Like even if it's not Beachbody related, like go wash a dish or fold some laundry. Like, Kirsten asked, what's the name of the app? Miriam, can you tell her? Because I forgot what it was called, and you're the one that told me about it.
So there's one that's called Unfollow, and it has like a little flame. But then there's another one, I think, I don't know if Macy's on here, that Macy did, or somebody else did, maybe Krista, I can't remember who.
We'll find out.
There's a couple out there. Unfollow is free, and
I think the one Macy said was Macy told me one that was called Cleaner, but I had to pay for it after 50 unfollows or whatever.
Okay. The one I was using must be the one Miriam's talking about, because it's free.
Yeah, you can undo or unfollow like 50 at a time, and then it blocks you for like an hour, and then an hour later you can do like another 50 or something like that. Yeah, unfollow for Instagram, and it has a little flame on it.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. My helper here.
I do that. I engage with them as much as possible for a week. If they haven't followed me back after a week, I unfollow them. Like I'm going to move on to somebody else. I do the same thing on Facebook. Well, I'll add 20 Facebook friends every day. Like just on like, you know, how they'll show you like suggested friends. I just I'll only add women, but I'll add 20 Facebook friends every single day. Facebook algorithms are a little different than Instagram. Like I'm going to be honest, I haven't really figured out Facebook's algorithms. I've been more focused on trying to figure out how to trick Instagram into thinking I'm friends with everybody. But I'm telling you, engagement works. And engagement is important not just for them seeing your stuff, but it's also important for them to build trust with you and to get to know you. Because I mean, honestly, like people aren't going to buy stuff from you. Like they're not going to trust you to like be their coach or to like buy things. They're not going to buy somebody from some stranger on the internet. Like they're just not going to do that. Like they have to feel like they know you. Somebody told me one time, I think it was y'all's friend Allie St. Germain, that she said on a call that we had one time when she was our guest that like people who follow you, they should feel like they know you already. Like they should feel like if they met you in real life that you're already best friends with them. And that really stuck with me. That I want people that are following me to feel like that we have a relationship and we've built this trust. So I engage with them a lot. Like if they post a picture about their kid, I'm like, your kid is so cute. Like, you know, I mean, just anything. It does have to be 4 words. You can't just post emojis or something. Instagram doesn't see that as a comment. It has to be 4 words or more, actual words, for Instagram to recognize it as a comment. So keep that in mind. I comment on people's stories. That's a really easy, quick thing to do because I'm already watching stories. So like you can just quickly reply. And, you know, you can just say anything like, I like your dress. Oh my God, those sunglasses are so cute. Where'd you get them? Like anything, like just engage with them, get to know them and let them get to know you. I'll use Allie as an example. I know Allie personally. She's my little sister's, my baby sister's best friend. But when we had our first call, like one-on-one call together, I was sharing some of this with her about engaging with people and how it makes Instagram think you're best friends. And she said, is that why every time I opened my Instagram, you were always the first story that I saw? And I was like, yes, because Instagram thinks we're best friends. And it like really does work. Like that's like a firsthand account of it working. So anyways, another thing as far as social media goes, I bought a preset like 2 weeks ago. Y'all, get a preset. I don't know why I was waiting to buy a preset. It was $3.60. And if y'all have a chance to go to my Instagram, like you can just appreciate the glow up that my Instagram has had the past. Like if you scroll down to like when I first like started all of this and then come up to the top, it's so much more cohesive and prettier to look at. When people click on your profile, most people like you get like 2 or 3 seconds for them to decide if they're going to follow you or not. Like they're not going to be clicking on things and seeing what you're saying. They're just going to get like a quick snapshot of like, do they like this? Do they think this is going to add value to their life? So having a cohesive color scheme, I think it really makes a difference. I really am happy with the one I chose. If anybody's interested in it, like, you know, I can give you the Etsy link. It was really cheap. Courtney says she noticed that she knows like that I'm making a pattern with Bible verses because that's one of my 5 things is my faith. So I wanted my Instagram to reflect that. If you haven't, you know, if you don't know what I'm talking about with your 5 things, it's like your 5 things that are the most important to you, or that you like the best or the most interested in. Those 5 things like should reflect in your social media. So mine are like Jesus, I'm a wife and mom, I'm a Beachbody coach, I like to travel a lot, and I love Target. Like those are my 5 things. So I try to incorporate those things. Those are like the things I share about on my social media. So I noticed that I wasn't really sharing much on my feed about about God and about my faith. So I thought that would be a good way for me to like incorporate that is just do a simple Bible verse. I put it on the same background every time with the same font and the same colors every single time so it's cohesive. And I make a pattern with it. So like I'll make 3 picture posts and then post that so that it makes like a pattern on it, because I want people to scroll and see what I have. So anyways, aesthetics matter. Another thing you can consider doing is you can consider doing a promoted post, which is just like an Instagram ad. There's different budgets for it. You don't have to, but I have done that once, and the post I did it for really did get a lot of engagement. So there's that. The last thing I want to say about social media is the best thing that's helped me is I ask for feedback. Like I ask Kayla and a couple other coaches that I'm close with all the time to look at my social media and tell me what I need to do, because I want to know. I'm not going to take their constructive criticism, like to heart or anything. Like I remember when I first started, we all did like an Instagram audit on a call like this. And Brittany said to me, I don't see you on your social media. It's all your kids. And, so then I got to thinking, I'm like, well, yeah, I guess I, need to show pictures of myself too. So if you look back from months ago, like you never saw a picture of me. And now, I'm going to like have pictures of my kids too, because that's part of me. Like they're my family. I'm going to show them. But I do have pictures of myself on there now. So that's an example of like some constructive criticism that I applied. Also, Kayla told me to get a preset. I did that. She told me once that people should not have to scroll very far to see a transformation photo of some kind. So I'm very conscious of that. I think most of the success that I've had is because when somebody tells me to do something, I do it. Like success leaves clues. Brittany says that all the time. Success leaves clues. So if you're looking at somebody that's being successful and you're telling them, hey, I think you should do this, then listen to them. Like, it seems so simple. I really, really try to do that. Whatever Kayla's my coach, whatever she tells me to do, I'm like, all right, I'll do it. Like, okay, like you're successful at this. I'm learning. I'm going to do what you say. Let's see. That was all the social media stuff I wanted to talk about. The next thing I wanted to talk about, everybody's asking me how I went diamond so fast. Like, that is like a hot topic. I'm in the Diamond Dash on Ashley's page, and like, people are asking me all the time. So I wanted to share what I did to kind of promote it, because I had to take a coaching hiatus over the summer. But I knew August 14th was the day I could re-enroll as a coach. So that was the day. So what I did all summer is I stayed consistent. If you were following my social media, you would have never known I wasn't coaching during the summer. Like I didn't say anything about it. I wasn't inviting people and sending invites, but just if you were just following me, I still showed up for my workout every single day. I still showed the products every single day. I still showed just all the things. I did all the things you're supposed to do except inviting, because I didn't have anything to invite anybody to. But so consistency is I just think it's the most important part. I've been committed to my own journey the whole time. And I think it's just one of the best parts of it. Like I get paid to better myself. And you just have to share that journey with other people, and they have to know you're being consistent. Like you may be the most consistent person ever with your journey, but if you're not showing that to your followers, they don't know that. And when they're looking for a coach, they want somebody consistent. They want somebody they feel like that they can depend on, and that they feel like is going to really hold them accountable. Consistency just really builds trust. Another thing too that I do, here's my little soapbox, is your business activity tracker. I fill it out every day. Like since I got my barcode back, I fill it out every day. Like there's last week's, there's the week before. And like if you probably can't see on here, but like not all of the boxes are checked. Like I'm not saying I've done everything on it, but I fill it out every day so that I know what I did and did not do, and I can adjust. So do that. Like every single like national wake up call or like elite coach that anybody ever has on a training says use the business activity tracker. So you know what I do? I use that business activity tracker. That's what these successful people say to do. So that's what I'm going to do. The trainings. I watch trainings all the time. I never miss a national wake up call. If I can't watch it live, I watch the recording. I have spiral notebooks full of notes of things. I watch all of Ashley's team calls. We literally have the number one coach in the whole entire network providing us training. Like, she's clearly had success. So whatever she's telling me I need to do, that's what I want to do. So I'll watch the trainings. But here's the key about watching them. You have to apply them. It's not enough to just, if you're just gonna, like, what a waste of time to just watch these hours of training and then not change anything about what you're doing, So, I think it's important to watch the trainings, but if you don't intend on doing anything with them, then use that time to send invites or use that time to do 5-3-1s instead. Like, watch the trainings and then apply them is what I'm trying to get at. You have to put in the work, period. Like, there's no way around it. This isn't just like a fun little, like, oh my God, I'm a Beachbody coach and isn't it fun? And I get to help people. Like, yeah, it is fun and it is wonderful. And it's like such an empowering journey for myself. And I love getting to help other women be on the same journey, but it's work. And you have to put in the work. Another way that I'll hit diamond so fast is I enroll everybody as a discount coach. Nobody gets the option of being a customer. Every single person, I enroll them as a discount coach. I don't talk about it beforehand at all. After I send them the share card, I send them a little message and I say, hey girl, I just sent over the link to your email. I just wanted to let you know that I enrolled you as a coach. That way you would get the 25% discount on future purchases. You don't have to coach anybody if you don't want to. I'll still be the coach, but it will save you money in the long run. So they're like, great. Like, who doesn't want to save money? Like, it's not an underhanded thing to do. It benefits them to do that. And it benefits me because I get coaches, like a lot of coaches under me. Like, that's how I went diamond in a week, is because I did every single person like that. Another way is because all my discount coaches, I always tell them after they're enrolled, I'm like, like when they say like, yay, I got it all done. I say to them, yay, I'm so excited to get you plugged into the group. The next thing we need to do is we need to find 2 or 3 people, 2 or 3 of your friends that want to do this with you, and then you'll make your money back. And everybody's got a couple friends that they, would want to do it. And it's funner when you're like doing workout programs. It's like a lot more fun to do it with friends. So like, it just is like a good time for them. First of all, it's going to hold them more accountable if they have like a buddy that's in the group with them. And if they get 2 friends to do it, boom, they're an emerald. Like, it makes so much sense. Like, encourage your discount coaches to find a couple friends to do it too. And then what I do is I just send them like a screen recording of how to fill out a share cart, and then they can do it. And it's wonderful. So that's that. Try to build your discount coaches to emerald. Enroll everybody as a coach. Let's see. I'm just trying to catch up on the comments to see if I have any questions that I missed. Courtney said, are Ashley's calls open or advertised to everyone or those that follow her? Ashley's calls are posted in the coach family page. All the ones that are on like the team call. So that's where you can find them. There's also the National Wake Up Call is on Team Beachbody 411 page. Kayla also posts it sometimes in the Hustle and Inspire page sometimes, but you can find it on Team Beachbody 411. And then there's also that Beachbody Champions page, Facebook page, that has a whole lot of trainings. So Kayla's like being my secretary and typing out the things I'm saying. She's like, I'm like dictating to her like a doctor, like I need a little tape recorder. Team Beachbody 411. And then she's like, Anyways, the last thing I wanted to say is I wanted to talk to all of the newer coaches and just like really anybody that's feeling scared or nervous, is you have to start before you're ready. You're never going to feel like you know all the information, because it's a shit ton of information. Like, you can get really overwhelmed with the trainings. You can get really, really, really overwhelmed with like, oh my God, I have to learn all of this stuff. No, you don't, girl. You don't got to learn it, because you know what? Your coach knows about it. So when you have a question, just text her. Like, we're all available like pretty much 24/7 to answer questions. So just go for it. Like, rip off the Band-Aid and learn as you go. We're all here to help you troubleshoot any problem that you have. So just go. Let's just hit the ground running. And then, one more thought that like, and then I'll close it up because I want to be respectful of everybody's time. But a lot of people have said to me, like, I have a physical transformation to share because I have lost like 60 pounds, 65 pounds, something like that. Yeah. So, I can show like before and afters, but you do not have to have that to be successful at this business. There are people out there that need to hear from you. There are people out there that you personally are the only person that's going to be able to reach them. You do not have to have a 100-pound weight loss journey to have a story to tell. Because for a lot of people, the biggest transformation is in your mind. So, or in your heart. So just share that if you don't have some huge physical transformation to share. So I just wanted to say that because I know some people that are like already at their goal weight or already like look amazing, like Krista and Kirsten. Like, I'm real jealous of the way y'all look. But like, like y'all are already like look amazing. You already got your beach body. But everybody has a journey. Everybody has a story to tell. And there are people out there that need to hear it from you. So share that. Like, it's a gift that you're giving people. I know the person who invited me to this, it's not Kayla, because like she said earlier, I was enrolled under somebody else. The girl I was enrolled under doesn't do Beachbody anymore, but like, I'm so thankful that she invited me to this. Like, if she wouldn't have invited me, I wouldn't have known, and it's changed my life. So don't be scared to reach out and share. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Look, you can see how nervous I am, so splotchy.
You are. I just love you.
Oh, I love y'all too.
No, I'm glad you brought up the thing about the transformation, because I did have to like make Krista Collins share hers, because that's the thing. It's like, we all have a story, we all have a journey, we all have some type of transformation. And so if you are one of these people that, already are fit or, don't have like a crazy amount of weight loss, like, that's okay. Share the mental transformation, because I know the two of them that you listed, they've had more of a mental and mindset transformation than anything. And that's usually what people crave. Like, that's really what people need to get the weight loss transformation. So like, share it. You can still share it. It's not, like whatever. Like, I still even doubt like myself when I share transformations. I'm like, people are overseeing this. Like, I don't have like this crazy physical transformation. So what I choose to share is the stuff, the mindset piece of it and how, I used to feel versus how I feel now. Cause like I say, everyone's got a chapter 1, they're just walking in on maybe my chapter 26 or whatever. So, do any of you have any questions for Shelby on what she's been doing, or comments, or anything you would like her to repeat? Awkward silence.
I know, right?
I will say with the last thing that she had talked about, with the transformation thing, I didn't really think like I didn't have this huge transformation, but I had only lost like 5 pounds, so it wasn't this big number. But when I finally did share that, now I'm able to show like the consistency side of it too.
Yeah. Stop.
Well, and
like just being able to maintain is a story in and of itself. So many people struggle with like the yo-yo dieting part. So even just your journey of like, I've lost this weight and I've kept it off, or I'm maintaining my results. So many people struggle with that. They like will lose 20 pounds and then gain it back. Like, share that part of it. That's important. Somebody needs to hear that.
And another thing that Shelby and I have been talking about lately is a hook, like having your caption really, like the first line, really catch them and pull them in. And so it could be like something totally crazy or off the wall. Like I posted one of me and my son tonight, and I was like, twins are weird, y'all. And that's what I said, but it try to get people to read the message or whatever. It's just, you've got to have like a hook. You've got to have like a one-liner to get people drawn in. And then like, the preset thing, presets do make a difference. They make your photos pop. You'll have to play around with different preset options though. The one I currently have, I have to constantly like move the lightness down a little bit because it's really bright, but I make it work. But that's the thing. If you aren't sharing a transformation, photo, then you're not in a way being a product of the product. Like maybe you are doing the workouts and maybe you have had a transformation, but if you're not showing, where you came from, then there's not a lot of credibility behind the invitation that you're sending out to people. And, I understand sometimes it's a little scary sharing transformations, but you have to just rip off the Band-Aid and do it. If you're going to make this business work, it's a business of vulnerability, because we're trying to, build these relationships with people and have them trust us. And, because there's some deep things that people share with us. I've had some serious conversations with some of these women that they probably never even thought they would talk to me about, but it's because there's that relationship built. And, they're not going to, share with you their wellness goals and stuff if you don't, open up to them.
So I have a question. What would you suggest then if you're like me, where you're brand new and you don't have a transformation yet? Like I haven't lost that much weight to like put up a transformation photo because I just started this like a month ago.
I'll say this, Stephanie, my first transformation photo was from 21 Day Fix. So, and I'm telling you, it was the scariest transformation photo for me because I was like, there's no difference between the two pictures, but there was a difference, a minor difference, and people knew, but they gave me so much love on that first post because I'd never shared a transformation photo like that before. And so it does make a difference. So I would did you take your before photos? Have you taken any photos since?
I took some the other day, but I didn't see a difference.
Yeah.
So if you're looking in the comments, Krista had a really good suggestion of like a face transformation. If you could find a picture of you where you look really miserable and then find a picture of you where you look really happy, or take a picture of you when you look really happy, and then just talk about the mindset change that you've had. Like that's going to catch people's face. Like, God, she looks miserable and now she looks so happy. And then they're going to like want to read and see what you say. And then you can like go into how this journey's done for your mindset. It doesn't always have to be like a sports bra and shorts picture.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I like that idea.
Well, and Krista brought up a good point. I'll share I've always had really round cheeks, and like I couldn't stand it back in the day, but I will like throw out a picture from a few years ago where my face was fuller compared to now. And so that can kind of be an option too. But more than anything, it's going to be that caption. It's going to be your story that you're sharing, and the difference you've had regardless of weight loss. But have you compared your photos side by side yet to where?
I have myself. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I can really see a difference because I'm pregnant now. So it's like,
true.
Yeah, I have lost weight in my midsection, but you
Share
can't
that
see
baby
it.
bump, girl.
Yeah.
But it's not a cute baby bump yet. It's kind of
No?
like she had one too many burritos kind of thing.
You should do one that says food baby or real baby.
But I feel like I'd get so much hate from that. They'd be like, "Oh, that's a food baby."
Nobody's gonna hate on you over a baby bump.
I'm telling you, work that baby bump. People love baby bumps on the gram.
I tell Kayla all the time that I shot myself in the foot because I quit coaching right before I got pregnant with my son. Like, so many people want to see a pregnant woman work out because even if you're not pregnant, that's inspiring that you're getting it done.
Yeah.
People love to watch a pregnancy and they love to watch a postpartum journey. Like, you can make so much money off of this.
All right, you sold me.
One thing I will say too is that like transformations are not always physical. And I think that would be something that's really important to share too, because as much as we love the physical transformation and the weight loss and all of that, like none of it's sustainable unless we work on the other stuff. So if you're feeling more confident, if you're, make sure it's genuine, but if you're feeling more confident, if you're feeling better in your skin, or just overall healthier, you can find some kind of pictures to, compare side by side, but it doesn't have to be weight loss.
What about your energy? Has it changed?
Yes, just in like the last 2 days or so, but yeah, I mean, I used that a lot in my posts and my stories before, saying like I'm so tired, I don't want to work out, but I still did it anyways. But I kind of got away from that just within the past week. But
yeah, I think just the fact that you're still like keeping up with a workout regimen and you're pregnant, like that's inspiring in itself. Like, you're gonna inspire people that aren't pregnant, So like, keep sharing that story, girl.
I know, but then I'm so in my head that I'll watch Ashley Molsted's videos of her. She's 1 week ahead of me, and like she's like killing these workouts and doing these things, and I'm like got my little 10-pound weights, and I'm like dying from it.
Right, no comparison.
I know.
But she's done this program before. She knows she's already done it. She's been like Krista said, she's been doing these programs for years.
Yeah.
I know. I need to get out of my head. I'm so in my head. It's ridiculous.
Well, can't wait to see a transformation post tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to call.
Yeah.
We're all going to be looking, Stephanie. You got to have one.
All right.
Show you love.
All right.
I just posted one as we were sitting here because I forgot that I haven't done one in a while.
God, you're so look at Kirsten taking action. Look at that. She's applying it.
Yes, and I apologize for how I was sitting if anyone
Listen.
I was laughing at
I didn't get to see it, but I'm so glad it got recorded because
I texted her.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, you're on recording, Kirsten.
I wanted to see the butt cheeks. Show them to me.
Their butt cheeks.
No, I texted her. I was like, I can see your crotch.
That's going on YouTube.
Sorry,
There's 15 minutes of fame.
So sorry.
It's okay.
Skylar literally was about to do his pop on for the night. How he always does. He walked away. He's like, nope.
God.
Oh my gosh. Kirsten, it's that mindset change, man. You're so confident with yourself. You're just like, whatever.
Wide open over here.
Love it. Love it. Oh, Courtney.
Whenever you download the preset, it comes with instructions on how to do it because they're all different.
Dude, Mason's still
Yeah, because I struggled. Brittany had to help me, like, even with the instructions in front of my face. But, like, I did it. So if I can do it, anybody can do it.
And Courtney, if you don't get the instructions, like, right away, like, I wasn't getting mine for some reason, and it had been, like, an hour. So I emailed the person, and I just said, I'm not getting anything. And they were like, it should have been at the bottom of the email. And I took a screenshot, and I sent it to them. And I was like, this is all I have. And then she sent me the instructions. So you might have to reach out to them if you don't get it within, like, an hour.
Yeah. Oh, tip for the presets. Make sure you get the mobile presets and not just regular presets.
Yes.
Because I bought $10 worth of presets and they weren't mobile. So don't pull a Kayla. Learn from my mistakes.
Kayla's gonna Kayla.
Kayla's gonna Kayla. That's basically how it goes. you've been around, you know that I Kayla a lot. Any other questions or thoughts for Shelby?
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh,
This
you're
isn't.
welcome. You're welcome. Did I do okay? You guys really tell me, because I have to do this. I have to share again next week. Shannon, what's her name?
Harvey. Shannon wants.
Shannon Harvey asked me to go live in the Diamond Dash next Friday, and I could just throw up about it. So did I do okay? What do I need to change?
You did
great.
awesome.
Okay. Y'all know I like feedback, so if you're embarrassed to say it now, you can text me. I can't do
I'm
anything about
preparing
that.
the text right now.
Huh?
The text is getting prepared right now.
The what?
The text. I'm gonna text you.
Good. So you need to. I want to know.
No, I thought you did wonderful. And it just, like, I just literally, I tell you to do something and you do it. Like, it's just, I cannot express the importance of being coachable, ladies. And, for me, when I was working at my other job for the longest time, I didn't want to hear feedback because I didn't want to, I felt like it was a personal thing. And this was like many years ago. And then my boss told me, he was like, this is not what it's about. I just want you to grow and I want you to improve and whatever. And I finally just switched my mindset about it. So ask for feedback and don't take it personal. It's only coming from a good place. And, Brittany and I genuinely want you guys to grow and to be successful. So yeah.
You might want to have Michael walk in there shirtless on you again.
I was so embarrassed.
It was so cute how you reacted, though.
What she's talking about is in our coaching sneak peek this week, I was making a video and I was like 85% done with what I wanted to say. And then my husband walked in the room, like behind me without a shirt on. And I was like, oh my God, I got so embarrassed. I lost my chest got splotchy. So anyway, that was the comedic relief for the coaching sneak peek. But anyway, well, you guys have a good night. Thank you so much for your time and for listening and for loving on me.
Thanks, Shelby.
Guys, can we get a picture? Well, I don't know why I'm asking. I'm going to make you take a picture anyway. So, Brick High Fit. Thank you. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. Got it. Beautiful
Kristen,
woman.
where was your butt cheeks, though? That was the star of the show. Feeling my thunder, you and your butt cheeks.
Look at Kirsten. See, you did great. Or Kirsten with an I. Did you see that, Shelby?
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you, Kirsten. That was sweet. Canadian Kirsten.
Canadian Kirsten. Jersey and Canada. That's what we're calling.
Well, thanks, y'all. See you later.
Have a good rest of your night, guys.
Bye.